Man. Welcome to Stories Written by Current Prisoner with your boy Tony. Fortunately, I got some very upsetting news, man. My boy, man, my friend, Mr. Carmen, man, they executed him yesterday on May the 3rd. At approximately around 6 p.m. From my understanding, they started injecting that stuff into his veins. Right around 6:02, he started to nod off. Right around 6:10, he was pronounced dead. I also understand that there was approximately around 14 members of the victim's family there, and there were 0 people for Carmen. He told me that he didn't want no one there. He didn't want someone's last memory to be of him, of seeing him executed. And I also understand that he looked, before he nodded off completely, he looked towards the victim's family, towards the audience, and basically mouthed off a few words. In an article, it states that he, it sounded, or it looked like he was stating, "I'm sorry." If that is the case, wow. I don't know how much truth there is to that. However, it is reported in an article. To the victim's family, I'm sorry if these interviews have affected you in any type of way. I'm sorry if it caused any type of mental pain or any type of anguish. However, I truly believed in him. They overturned his case 3 or 4 times. I still believe that perhaps maybe they didn't get it right. Maybe they did. Who knows? So I was simply helping another human being. That's all I was doing. I spoke with him. It's hard. It's easy to ignore someone when you don't know them, but once you actually talk to someone face to face and they get to know you and they ask you for help, it's hard to say no to someone. So I'm completely sorry. I also would like to understand what you guys are thinking now. Are you guys happier now? Did you guys, be honest? Did you guys feel some type of gratification now that he's gone? What did you guys have to endure, the process leading up to it? I know you guys had to go to court, 3-4 different times. How was that like for you? I would like to speak to one of you guys. You guys can come on anonymously. If you guys would be interested, please call me at 562-576-3540. I would simply like to get a different perspective. I always get the inmate's perspective. I always get the murderer's perspective. However, I never get the victim's family's perspective. So that would be something different. Changing the topic, man. So I guess my boy, man, Mr. Carmen, I guess, he did have that one last lavish meal. From my understanding, he got that ribeye steak. He got the shrimps. He got the asparagus. He got the salad. He got some cottage cheese. He got some V8 juice to drink with it, man. So I hope you enjoyed his last meal, Mr. Carmen, man. And with that being said, bro, I just want to say thank you, man, for giving me the opportunity, man. I know I told you this, but if you can hear me now, some way, somehow, in this next lifetime, man, thank you for giving me a small-time reporter such as myself that opportunity, bro. Thank you. And I know you guys don't know this, but I was actually granted access to go inside the prison to go visit him. Unfortunately, we had to go through a second thing through central office, and that is what stalled us. So to all the people out there in Missouri at the prison, the wardens and everybody, assistant wardens, thank you so much for being so kind and from helping me through the process. You guys were very kind, and you guys showed me a lot. So thank you. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to make it in time, due to central office, but I was ready to go up beside that prison and actually interview Mr. Carmen face to face for that one final last time. But I'm going to tell you like this, man, this whole experience of interviewing Mr. Carmen has been very difficult, man. In these past 2 months, I've gotten to know this individual. I got to know him personally. I got to hear him laugh. I got to hear him be happy. I got to hear him be sad. I got to hear him be excited for the interview. A lot of these people haven't been heard for years and years and years. So you got to understand, when someone's on death row and they only have a few weeks to live and they're able to be heard, he got excited for that. He was happy. Genuinely, I would for myself, I believed that they were going to stay his execution. They stayed the lady from Texas. She killed her kid. Whether she's guilty or innocent, I don't know. They stayed her execution. A few days prior before that, there was a guy who killed his wife and 2 kids. His execution got stayed. So I thought, maybe they're on this staying of execution type thing. All right, cool. Unfortunately, that wasn't the case for Mr. Carmen, man. Even though they took away the death penalty and reinstated it 3 times. So that's very unfortunate, man. With that being said, Mr. Carmen, man, bro, I'll never forget you, man. And hopefully in that next lifetime, we can drink them Budweisers, bro. Man, and just kick it, bro. I'll never forget you, homeboy. Rest in peace, man. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and read off his last and final statement. My hope is that one day the world will find peace, and that we all learn to be kind and loving to one another. We are all part of this journey through life, connected in every way. Please give love, show love, be love. Those are Mr. Carmen Deck's last final words. Never forget you, homeboy. Much love to you always, man.